I was born and raised in Los Angeles, California. I lived in El Sereno for the last probably 40-some years of my life since I was in kindergarten. I'm 58 years old now. My birthday's coming up on April 28th. I'll be 58. I ended up here in Skid Row. I started with SRO with the Women's Center. I got me a case manager for housing. I took care of my mom for 8 years, and we sold the house, and I lost my place. I was sleeping on couch to college, paying $600 a month each month. I was sleeping on roaches, rats, on tools, paying $600, and then they would take my food stamps and throw me out in the street. And these were friends that I knew, people that I knew, that I thought were friends. So I chose to come to the Women's Center and get me a case manager. And once I did that, I ended up in getting SRO housing. I ended up at the Rest for a couple of months, and then from there, they told me it was a stepping stone, and I ended up in the Leonardo hotel, but it's an apartment. It was with my own address, and I was so happy after 10 years of not having a permanent address. I was the happiest woman in the world. I got my housing. I did my annual review this year, and I got housing, and I'm going up to another stepping stone, which is I'll be getting an apartment with my own restroom and my own kitchen.
And what's your background, Gloria?
My background is Hispanic. I come from Woodrow Wilson High School. I had a college degree, my AA's degree, my arts degree. I graduated from Wilson High School as a child development teacher. I took cooking for 4 years in high school. Everything was independent living for me, and I wanted to be a child psychologist for disabled and for disability and for abused and neglected kids. I got to work with Padre Los Niños for a few years. I worked with them for a couple of years. I became assistant director to their program. I helped the neglect and the abused kids. I took them on outings. I did the wish list for them. I adopted it, and did the liaison for the hospital that did the liaison because my mom worked there. So all the doctors and nurses all together, and they did successfully. They would pick an ornament with their name and their 3 wishes, and they did give them their 3 wishes. I took them on a snow trip, the ones that the worst kids in Padre Los Niños that never went on a trip, never went out of downtown LA, because their toys was a can of hairspray and a rat. That was their toys. Our toys was knockers, big wheels, slingshots, but theirs was a can of hairspray and rats. That was their toys. So I took them upon myself to take them on a camping trip, to see the snow for the first time, take them on a beach outing, and I fought tooth and nail. I remember that. I did get dedicated a plaque for most dedication and inspirational. I stopped working because my father had a heart attack. My stepfather, and he died in my arms. So I quit that child development. Then I went to East Lake Juvenile Hall. I worked for LA County Probation for 17 years. I never thought I would be out here. Never thought that I would have to struggle this much. I got treated really bad with the social services area. They like making fun of me. And I told them one time, I bet if you were on my site and you have my shoes on your feet, you wouldn't be making fun of that person.
Right.